Hello, everybody. Let's try this again. I hope you're all doing well. I hate that I had to leave. That really pissed me off. Alright, in the last episode, even though it was only 40-something minutes, I did hatch the odd egg. And it turned out to be a Cleffa, and that's not going to serve me any purpose whatsoever. So Cleffa is going to be in the box. And we're going to continue forward with our journey. Bellsprout's only here for, I think, Cut and Flash for the time being. And we have Eevee, we have Heracross, we have Quilava, we have potentially a Zubat on our team. I'm still not 100% sure yet on that one. Let's switch you out front. You need some levels bad. Oh. Luckily, yesterday and today have been the better days. Sunday was like rebound day. Saturday was in between zombie day and trying to feel better. But anywho, we are in Ecruteak, and we are going to train a little bit to get ready for Morty's gym. We saw the 3 legendary dogs, defeated our rival yet again, and found Morty in there, and that's a trainer. Ah, screw it, let's fight you. I restarted yellow and already have half of the badges. Hell yeah! I'm happy to hear that. Whooper! That should be alright. And then this way, when I decide to go to the next town, I have all these trainers beat. I've already battled all the trainers on routes 12 to 15 that don't require cut or surf to access, and am now at Silphco for more grinding. Silphco is a great place to do that. Fluffy! Charizard, Moltres, or Ho-Oh. Thoughts? Me? I know a lot of people will hate my answer, but I am definitely a Ho-Oh. I love the legendary. It's the first legendary that you ever lay eyes on in the anime. Not Moltres, not Charizard, none of that. No, Ho-Oh. First episode of Pokemon. You see Ho-Oh flying in the skies. Ho-Oh. I'll die on this hill, I promise you. Let's see. Flaffy. I don't want to bring out a physical mon. Let's just do Quilava. Charizard's going to have a lot of fanboys. Moltres just because it's one of the original trio birds. But Ho-Oh, even though I'm pro Lugia more, Ho-Oh. I need you to be happy. In fact, I might backtrack a little bit so I can take Eevee to the barber. Haircuts bring up happiness, and I lost a battle with Eevee last time before I had to get off and be absolutely sick. Yeah. And yeah, I was right. There I would have upchucked had I stayed on stream. There was no ifs, ands, or buts. Well, we got you up to level 17. I just used doping items on the friendship evolvers because I happen to be able to afford it. Hey, that's probably what I'm gonna have to do with Zubat and Eevee, because I think so far those are my only 2 friendship evolutions on here. Heracross will never evolve, which I'm alright with. And Typhlosion levels up by level up. Yeah. Because once I get to Golbat, it's just going to be a matter of, oh, fuck. It's going to be a matter of, in Crystal? Okay. Shit. I can't use Heracross. He'll get bodied immediately. This is where I need Espeon in the worst way, and why I'm trying to level up my Eevee. Yeah, I might just need to do that and just use items on them. Does it matter if it's like potions, or can it be like what? I forget how that works. If you can just continue using potions on them, or is it like the irons, or I forget what it is that I have to use on them. Let me get all my candy out of the way here. Let's see here. I doubt you downloaded my Crystal save file, but if you'll notice, I defeated the Elite Four and Champion over 100 times. Holy shit! I haven't had the time to, because my fiance got my stomach virus on Sunday. So I was helping take care of him 2 days ago. Yesterday, I'm shocked. He went to work. Flareon, Vaporeon, Jolteon, Espeon, or Umbreon. Thoughts? Alright. I am a pro Johto Eevee evolution user. And I'm more... It's hard because I love both of them equally. But I have never used an Umbreon, so I can't say. Actually, I've never used both on my team fully, to be honest with you. I'm actually about to be using Espeon for the first time ever on my team. I have evolved them to do that to get my Pokédex numbers back in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, but I never personally used them. Look-wise, Umbreon. Move-wise, Espeon. I'm more pro Umbreon, but that's because I like darker Pokemon, emo, goth, punk looking. That's why Scrafty's one of my top 10 favorite Pokemon. Corsola! I think this is the first time you'll ever see one. Eevee learns Baton Pass at 36. Okay. Unlike in Yellow, where force-feeding a fully healthy Pikachu a potion repeatedly increases its happiness, that trick doesn't work in Gold, Silver, Crystal. Fuck. I was like, I know that works in Yellow, because Gen 1. Shit. I cannot use you. You need a better fucking move. Fine. I'm gonna have to bring out Heracross. Because I cannot use Zubat until we get to at least fucking Golbat. And Gold, Silver, Crystal, it has to be a doping item. A protein, iron, or battle item, X attack or defense. Okay. I can do that. I'll waste those X's on the fucking thing. I don't mind to. Well, fine. Same type attack bonus, stab. Yeah, and if we're talking about the original 3 Eevee evolutions, my favorite is Jolteon. Jolteon, Vaporeon, it switches. But because of the whole fucking lore thing that goes on with Vaporeon, which disgusts me, Jolteon right now. I've known about the Gardevoir lore and the Lopunny lore for years, but the fact that people want to do that to Pokemon, that's fucking disgusting. That was indeed a virus or something then and not food poisoning. No, it was a virus because I did not eat anything. And what I ate the day before is normal stuff that I eat not every day, but pretty much weekly, which the night before I had a, it's pretty much poor man's pasta, where it's just pasta, olive oil, and, Romano cheese. That's a comfort food for me. And I heavily go to that whenever I don't feel like really eating much around the house, because it's simple to make, easy to use, and olive oil is very good for you. So, I know it wasn't what I ate the night before. And I know it was a virus because it takes 2 days to incubate, and that's how long it took to incubate for him. So I guess I contracted it sometime Wednesday and let it stew until Friday. And I literally only had 4 crackers that day, 1 bottle of water, and I didn't get Pepto-Bismol into me until about 3 or 4 o'clock that afternoon. Before then, I couldn't keep anything in at all. I was vomiting about every 30-45 minutes. And the other end, no, just no. It was not good. I'll put it that way. And, everyone's saying it's going around. So, unfortunately, yeah. He got it Sunday. But I will say, I didn't get a fever, and it wasn't even a fever. I just was really warm Friday night into Saturday, and by the time I woke up Saturday, it was gone. No, my fiance was literally running a fucking fever Sunday. It was not good. It was not good. It was definitely a virus. So, because I work in the medical field, and because I'm shedding this virus from what I've learned for the next, I want to say, week to 2 weeks, I've been gloving up for everything I do. Dispensing medications, handling pets, that sort of thing, just giving injections. I'm working in the public. I'm trying not to give this virus out to anyone else. So I've been washing my hands in between. And I have been wearing gloves for pretty much everything. Because that's about all I can do. Why is YouTube not recording? It says YouTube's not recording on my end. And now it's excellent. Why? Did you have to keep a waste bin near the toilet for that reason? Yeah, I did. And in fact, we already have to because plumbing's different down here, and you can't flush toilet paper down, or else you're going to mess up the whole system, because it's a tank system and not a sewer system that we run in BFE down here. So we already have to keep a waste bin in the bathroom already, and we keep a pretty tall one already in there. So yeah, I had to keep it handy just in case, because it just... Now, I did take a shower a couple times just to... Normally it helps me feel better, but my god, my stomach felt like someone twisted it and punched it repeatedly. And the only fixing it was Pepto-Bismol. I praise God Pepto-Bismol exists, because that was my saving grace. My fiance had to go to work early, and he left at like 3. I'm sitting in the bathroom trying to keep everything down, and he surprises me by coming back into the house, bringing in a 2-pack bottle of Pepto-Bismol, and having to leave thereafter. I said, oh my god, you were my saving grace. I took the Pepto, and I did vomit twice in the, I want to say 6 to 8 hours I was up and taking it, but I kept the other, like, quite a few doses down, and it really does ease the stomach. And actually, I hate saying this, and I know it's kind of graphic, but when you do vomit and you have taken Pepto-Bismol, it's so much easier coming up than bile. I hate being graphic about that, but it literally feels so much better to vomit with Pepto-Bismol on your stomach than anything. Ginger beer is good. Yeah, ginger beer is actually really good. My, one of my old roommates uses ginger beer for a drink he uses, because he's originally from Bermuda. And he ended up moving up back there anyways, currently right now. But ginger beer is very good, actually. I don't know why my internet's wanting to be shitty, other than I hate this box that... Well, actually, did we disconnect this box down here? I don't know, but I know this internet's trying to disperse everything, and we kind of need to split up Ethernet cables. Because it's... Yeah, but I'm gonna be honest. He's not next to me, and he's not on his PC right now. The PC next to me that he has is off. So why I'm having issues, other than it's snowing out, and I hate this fucking winter right now? I don't know. 23 degrees out, and when I was streaming Friday and Sunday, it was in the 70s. Mother Nature's a bitch. Yes, both. I'm feeling much better just because that hit me Friday. Oh shit. Skip loom. I need Quilava. We're both feeling better. Me more so than him, because he's 2 days post feeling better, so he's bound to feel a little bit better today than he did yesterday. He originally wasn't going to go to work yesterday, but everyone was calling him at work, even though his boss said, you know, you can have off. All his coworkers were blowing him up, so he said, fuck it, I'll show up. And he worked yesterday. I feel pretty good myself, and I was alright yesterday. I wasn't the best, but I was alright to work. And I know my coworker's daughter, which I have not talked to, contacted with, or anything. She's in high school currently, and she contracted it. And she said it felt like someone was twisting and punching and stabbing her stomach. I said, oh, so she's got what I have. Cool. I'm glad that's going around, and it's not just me, because I'm like, dude, I'm glad I was off this weekend, because I would have been miserable and I would have been calling off. Goldenrod City Department Store TMs. Yes, I am gonna probably head back there and check out some TMs, but also, he needs a haircut, Evie needs a haircut, I'm trying to get you leveled up, my friend. We're at 18. It's in the 20s. It's in the 20s. I gotta keep this bitch. Keep flinching. 22. I had something vaguely similar in March 2014. Do I dare specify the... I mean, you can. I work in a veterinary field where I'm used to people listing symptoms. And do you know people are not semi-embarrassed, but they're kind of... They feel shameful because they take pictures of their pets, like, bodily fluids and stuff so that we can see, like... Some people bring their pets in for hematochezia, which is bloody stool. And I'm going to be honest with you, that's more common in animals than it should be in humans. And the reason it's more common is because animals can be fed something that people unknowingly feed them, and it upsets their digestive tract. If they're not used to eating it, their digestive tract is going to completely be out of whack. Unless their dog is completely a Hoover and is used and has the most iron stomach possible, then by all means go for it. My dog growing up was that way, but dogs nowadays don't have those stomachs anymore. It could be any dog, but mainly I'm seeing it in, like, doodles or little dogs. I'm so sick of seeing doodles, mind you. I love doodles, but I am so sick of seeing them because they are overbred and they are now being ruined with so many problems that yeah. Anyways, please, for the love of fucking God... Jesus Christ. But anyways, people take pictures of their dogs' bodily fluids and bring it to the vet, and they're like, I'm sorry if this is graphic, or I'm sorry I took pictures. I'm like, do not be sorry. We need to see these pictures so this way the doctor can... My vet can help diagnose your pet and get you the medicine you need. So please, do not worry about graphic details or anything. I literally have to filter myself at the dinner table when I used to live at home because my mom and my brother would get disgusted with what stories I would tell. I literally don't have a filter and I don't have an ew factor. The only thing that disgusts me are bugs. To an extent on bugs. It's the bugs that annoy me / want to sting me and kill me, which are like sand hornets, red wasps, or like I hate the Asian beetle, or not the beetles, but the Asian ladybugs and stuff like that. Vomited once and had Bristol oh! That's not good. That's not good. Yeesh. God. Did I fight you? Moo milk is good. Moo milk! I don't remember whether I had a fever or not. When I looked up, because normally I don't condone looking up Dr. Google for symptoms or anything, but I went to Dr. Google for my symptoms because I'm like, why is my stomach twisting and feeling like I got punched? And it was a virus. It's called norovirus, if you want to look it up. And, I really need you to get... It's called norovirus. And you literally have gastroenteritis, and you are puking, having nausea, and diarrhea. And there is no solid nothing. You don't want to eat, and I was like, yeah, that is literally all of my symptoms. So, At least it's not ChatGPT or similar. Exactly. I don't use that shit. No offense, I don't like AI. I don't really like AI. Nothing against it. I know that's where everything's heading towards right now, but I'm not relying on a fucking robot. And when I got my answers, it was not with the AI response that Google will give me. It literally was it was medical websites I went to go look at. I don't go look at and see what the first thing Google puts up for me. No, I go to a website. I don't do that shit. If anyone in our house we all got it. That was at home, and that's here because it's just my fiance and I. There are no kids, so there's less sicknesses, I guess, that we distribute. But again, I work in the public. I'm working with people's animals, and they have kids. So, of course, I'm going to be dealing with that more so than my fiance is, where he's in the construction field, and he's just cutting up bridges and concrete and shit. And it's not like that's just the only thing. It's back-breaking work. But, he doesn't have to deal with as many people in the public as I do. I know I'm bringing out water and fire, but I don't either. All of them in N dashes, including that one. I type manually with the... Yeah, exactly. Haha, flinchy bitch. Okay. So this is where you have to feed a milk tank moo milk. Text editor recently got caught vibe coding in recent versions and someone created... Haha! Don't I have a berry? So if our milk tank won't give us any milk, we're in trouble. Started using the code. Ugh. Now of policies. Ugh. I'll try and find more berries. I know it needs quite a few berries. I forget what the number is. And I've done it before, but I know that poor thing needs quite a few berries. But in my opinion, allowing it would contradict their commitment to security and code correctness. That's very true. Very true. So we're going to backtrack a minute because I need to get some happiness in these little fuckers. We're going to head back, and I'm going to get some of those items. Not a lot of them. I'm just gonna get some of them just to get the happiness up, especially since that fucking Zubat died on me. Not died, but fainted, whatever. But it's just a matter of... It's so frustrating to use a goddamn Zubat. And until it evolves at 22, it's going to continue being frustrating. So we're backtracking to Goldenrod. First fucking grass. And you know what sucks about Friday is that was the day I could have got a Lapras. I was so pissed off. I was like, you're kidding me. My Lapras day and one of the only Fridays I've ever had off, and I'm puking and sick as a dog. Joy. Love being me. Alright. Let's check the basement out. Is it here? I run the Pokemon Salon. I'm the older and better of the two haircut brothers. I can make your Pokemon beautiful for just $500. Yes. Here's one. Can you do another? Oh, son of a bitch. Well, I'd rather it be the Zubat because it fainted on me. I know the Eevee did the other day, but I'm just gonna shove some proteins and irons, if I have any currently on me. I was really careful in making monsters faint. I think that young people play. It's not right for kids to... Well, I mean, I had to learn about death at the age of 5, so I don't think there really is an age limit as to when death should be learned, because some children learned death before I even did. Yeah, true. So... I don't even think I have the money for one, but hey, that's alright. We'll see if I can get one. I think that was $19.99. Oh, okay. Here's all the X's. Those are cheaper. I might just get some of those. Didn't I have some? Yeah, I hope it does too. My stomach, man. Luckily, all I've really craved is like lemon candy. And I've had some oranges, some peaches with this, like the syrup, and I've had peach juice this weekend. So I've mainly been wanting like juices and stuff. The existence of the Pokemon Tower / Soul House proves that Pokemon can die, though. Exactly, that's why I'm like, so what about Lavender Town? Riddle me this! That's a berry, but it'll make your Pokemon like you less. Yep. Oh. Cult of the Lamb? Mm-mm. No. Every chance I get, I'm gonna use an X attack on Eevee. I want that Espeon, damn it. I need that Espeon to help me with fucking Morty. My problem is... I guess I should learn... Let's go to Espeon here real quick. Okay, I already have one. Moveset. Gen 2, Crystal. Go away. So had I gotten an Espeon at level 16, I'd have learned Confusion, but I won't learn a Psychic type move until fucking level 36 when I learn Psybeam. By the way, I'm a citrus fan. I love lemon, oranges, peaches, plum. Well, that ain't a citrus, but like I love berries. I love fruits. All right. Charizard in yellow doesn't learn Flamethrower until 46, either leaving me with Ember in the meantime. Yeah. That's why I hated Gen 1, because you don't learn a good Fire-type move until so much later on. It's ridiculous. Like, it's stupid. Oh, you're giving this God-tier fucking Fire-type, but guess what? You don't have any good moves. None. Pidgeotto! Eevee learns Baton Pass at 36. Ooh. Okay. Okay. I will take that. I really love that, and I will take that into... Excuse me. I will take that with me, because I do not want to mess that up. I will... If we are ready to evolve, I'll wait till 36. You will teach Surf and Ice Beam with it. Yeah, exactly. That's why when I'm playing Fire Red right now, I chose Squirtle. Not because I wanted to. I'm more of a Bulbasaur person myself. But, all the water type moves I can learn, Skull Bash, and it's a hardy defensive Pokemon, Blastoise is. go. Wow, Confuse Ray. Just what I wanted. $19, $20, $21, $22. I got 3 fucking levels to go with you. How many Pikachus y'all got? And we're pretty close to the time limit I had to cut off at on Friday, which is 40, I think it was like 42 minutes, 43 minutes, something like that. So yay, I have officially made it longer than I did Friday. Did that. I'm reading this up on my, the legendary dogs. You haven't seen the last of Suicune. It will appear in several additional game events before you have a chance you can catch it. Raikou and Entei, however, are in the wind now and will spend the rest of the game wandering from route to route in Johto. You'll meet them again when you get into a random battle and one appears instead of a local Pokemon, but you won't know when and where. After you run into them once, you'll be able to track them with the map option under their Pokédex entries. Don't be afraid when you do encounter them. Instead of attacking, these level 40 Pokemon will run away immediately. You may get to attack first to use Sleep if your active Pokemon has it, but don't try changing Pokemon. Any damage you do won't heal, so after enough random encounters, they may be wounded enough to catch. Actually, there is an art to tracking and capturing these cowardly but powerful beasts, which we'll discuss on page 102. But first you have to get lucky and run into both of them. After you get the clear bell on page 64, come back to Ecruteak's Tin Tower to battle Suicune. One new twist in crystals that you'll need to catch Suicune, Entei, and Raikou before you'll get a chance to catch Ho-Oh at the top of the Tin Tower. What? I gotta catch them 3 before I can get Ho-Oh? What? I've played Gold and Silver before. I've never completed Crystal. So that's different to me. I gotta catch all 3 just to get fucking Ho-Oh? Son of a bitch. Let's see here. I caught Kadabra at Route 8 because it knows Kinesis and holds a Twisted Spoon if traded, but I used a Butterfree Psychic type. I was surprised to learn that this trainer here offers his telephone number if there is a Pikachu in the player's party. I learned that because my most recent odd egg had hatched into a Pichu. Raikou over Jolteon. Suicune is a bulky water. Entei is a strong fire. If you get Raikou, don't worry about Jolteon. Evolve Eevee into Espeon all the time. Fair enough. Raikou is a very good electric type. I will put that. If it weren't for the fact that I really do love Suicune, like in all honesty, Raikou would be my next pick. No offense to Entei and Pokemon the third movie. I like Raikou, man. It's fucking badass looking. Pikachu telephone number thing, I meant Pokefan. Oh, okay. I think the guy I just went against. How does... What the fuck? He's never even used... Why is it missing? Hello? You need levels, because you were absolutely useless. I'd like to use more moves with Eevee, but I need to heal up. Too weak. And I don't have a fighting type move on you yet. When do I? Let's go to Heracross. Gen 2, Crystal. Not till 27 when you learn counter. Why do I have 2 confusion moves? That's just so counterintuitive. I'm gonna give your Pokemon 2 confusion moves. Supersonic and fucking Confuse Ray. Instead of a move that's gonna help me out. I hate the random misses. Yeah, Confuse Ray is much better anyways. Supersonic has so many chances to miss, it's ridiculous. Has the same problem being able to learn both Harden and Defense Curl. Yeah, that always did bother me too. Like, you don't need 2. While shopping today, I saw this adorable doll, so I bought it with your money. Okay. I make it to the next town. I made it to Olivine. Alright, we're gonna head backwards now, and I'm gonna head towards the other way. Oh, hello. Oh. I was hoping you'd battle me. Yeah, currently right now, my fiance, he either said he has to leave for work at 2 something or he has to be at work at 2 something this afternoon. I'm not sure, but he's in bed right now asleep. I'm trying to let him sleep to recover because I know he needs it. Damn, NPC trainer, you bastard. So we're gonna head back to now the east gate of Ecruteak and battle more people. We're gonna heal up first. So we're gonna head this way. Mount Mortar. Here, and only feeding it a bunch of berries. Okay, so it's saying around 7 berries will save it. There's a berry tree nearby, but it will take you a week to accumulate enough from just that tree, so you may want to do some backtracking or dip into your personal inventory. They will thank you with the TM of Snore. They'll also begin selling Moo Moo Milk for 500 Poké-Dollars. When used outside of battle, this item heals 100 HP. It's pretty useful, but since the ranchers can only spare 1 bottle, you can only get 1 serving at a time. And when you go for that night trainer, it's a Meowth. Oh, shit. I can find Tauros or Miltank on these routes. Oh, shit. That's awesome. Tyrogue by Black Belt Knob. If you defeat him in battle here, Tyrogue can evolve into Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan, or Hitmontop. Ooh. I didn't get that. I got a damn fucking Cleffa. I still haven't decided on free or open yet, but I did randomly switch back to... I got tired. Alright, let's get out of here. And there's the Waterstone guy. Okay. I need strength. Kind of. Machop! Oh, okay. Oh, battle me. Battle me! Let's go! That Nidoking, though. Kyo, so not Black Belt Knob. It's the Black Belt guy in the cave. Oh, it's got this poison typing. Level 20. 2 more fucking levels to go. Geodude. I didn't know if there was an item in there. We're on the other side. I love this music so much. Gen 2 music is just my favorite. I know it's pretty close to the same as Gen 1 because it's 8-bit music, but I love the music that they came out with for Johto than Kanto. I said what I said. That they made the music to the first 2 generations on an Amiga. Oh, that's awesome! I ain't trying to get knocked out here. So, back to you. Even if you would have used your Moonstone, you wouldn't have won. Alright. This guy will give you water stones if you had his phone number. And he's got the elusive Quillfish. I believe it's water poison type. Wonder why they even made the evolutionary stones to... that's kind of where my thought process is. Why are you making it so difficult for people to obtain an evolutionary stone? We already have enough going on in the games that want to screw us over. Why do you make it so hard for us to obtain Pokemon? They were for sale at the department store, exactly. It's like, why are you making this difficult? Thanks, bub. Yeah, Gen 2 music's just... I love it. I love it, I love it. Diggly ding! Diggly-dee. You're level 14. Keep going. There. That's good. That's not good, but... Doug Trio. Holy fuck. I at least gotta move in. That works. There we go. Mahogany Town. I know in Olivine City you get an upgraded fishing rod. I think I'm gonna head back that way and try and catch something I can teach surf to. For the time being. Just so that this way I have something useful to surf with at this point in time, because I don't have Lapras yet, and I'm going to have to either cheat and move my save file to a Friday sometime soon, or I'm going to have to remember on a Friday night after work to try and remember to go catch a Lapras. Obviously, it's going to have to be off camera, but yeah. I ain't here for no Zubat. For fuck's sake. Video of it and then upload it later. Very true. Just be like, hey, caught a Lapras! Alright, I made it to all those towns. Let's go heal up real quick. All I really have for Morty is Quilava. Heracross is a physical type. Zubat can't do fucking shit because it's not leveled up, and or it still wouldn't be able to do shit. Unless it's just a ghost type, then fine. If it's got psychic type to it, pass. Eevee can't do anything because it's just physical attacks, so I'm literally left with Quilava. If I can get Zubat leveled up in 2 levels and very soon, fine. I may participate with a Golbat. I'm 143 XP to level 21, but I don't think I have a chance at getting it to 22. I may just try and level it up with wild Pokemon, because I'm literally 1 level away. Oh. But I have literally fought and battled everything I possibly could. I technically can use Bite, but I have to be careful of Psychic type moves. That's my only catch-22. I think someone in a walkthrough I read long ago suggested using a Meowth caught at Route 38. Doesn't it have to be at nighttime, though? Son of a bitch, I'm screwed right now. Because I still got 2 hours, well, a little less, but I still got 2 hours of streaming. Do not work on normal types. Very true. And you can learn, like, Bite with that one. Well, I ain't escaping anyways. This Zubat, we're getting to 22, man. You keep sending out these Ghastlies, you're just helping my cause. Of course. First chance you get. Ugh. I figured I gave you a haircut because you died on me. Not once, but I think you died on me twice on, like, once on Friday and once today. Oh, you just downed yourself. One more. Son of a bitch. I've replaced my broken Happy Hacking keyboard Light 2 with a Happy Hacking keyboard Professional. Oh, sweet. I'm looking at, I was gonna say, do not fucking die on me. I'm literally this close. I'm looking at, it's not a keyboard, I'm looking at, there's some Razer stuff that finally came out in America for Gengar. And I'm looking at a headset, they have a mouse and a mouse pad. They didn't bring over the keyboard aspect as of right now. They did in China first, because China got the line first, but, I was shocked that, we didn't get the keyboard yet. So I'm not sure if that's in the works or what. Finally! Golbat! There. That's my ace for this gym. I don't even need to go and level it up with wild Pokemon. Put it in Mac mode for the volume control keys, but I had experimented. Oh, okay. Oh my god, it is fucking cold in here. I can't turn the heater on because the propane's out, and I can't change it because I literally don't have the strength to change the propane. It's got its screw on, and I cannot unscrew it worth the fuck. I never have been able to. And I have the extra tank waiting, I just can't change it. So, it'll wait. 72225. Oh, shit. Nice. Ah, Haunter. Well, I'm glad you evolved then. Keep bringing them out. I want to see if the level up will give me an evolution. If it does, I'm unstoppable at this point. At least with the flying type. Oh, you just downed yourself. I'd only gotten a light 2 back then because I couldn't afford a professional 2. Oh, okay. Oh, don't down me. Okay. $23. Nope. No evolution. Alright. I'm gonna do the switcheroo because I also am still trying to get an Espeon. Aw, son of a bitch. I'd gotten stuck here in gold when I first played. Oh, because of the floors. I wish I could view the timeline in which I had started with red, blue, or yellow. I wonder where I would have gotten stuck then. Me, for red, blue, and yellow, I was still pretty young to be reading those games because they came out when I was, like, not even in kindergarten, so reading wasn't existent. I was just walking around aimlessly grabbing Pokemon at that point. So, that's why my first game wasn't until, like, 3rd to 4th gen, because A, we couldn't afford any consoles then, and B, I could read. I could read. And gold, I got stuck on Route 29, Ecruteak Gym, and the Ice Path. The Ice Path would have done me in. At least I have a Golbat. That's all I care about, is that it evolved. Being sent back to the beginning. A, I'm going to heal up. B, I need to get some items. I need to get awakenings. I need some paralyze heals. Definitely might pick up some poison heals. And yeah. Switch you. Alright. See how this goes. Alright. Ecruteak Gym. Here we are. Alright, Morty's gonna have a Ghastly, a Haunter, a Gengar, and a Haunter. One Haunter's at 21, the other one's at 23, his Gengar's at 25. The only thing I'm leery of is the Gengar. As I should be. Save. Alright, let's give this a whirl. Here in Ecruteak, Pokemon have been revered. It's said that a rainbow two-colored Pokemon will come down to appear before a truly powerful trainer. I believed that tale, so I have secretly trained here all my life. As a result, I can now see what others cannot. Just a bit more. With a little more, I could see a future in which I meet the Pokemon of rainbow colors. You're going to help me reach that level. Starting out with a level 21 Ghastly. And we took it out in one hit. Full swoop. Next is one of the Haunters. The level 21. He may be going in order of what he has. Let's see what this does. A little bit. What helps me is I just leveled up there, so I'm one level closer to Gengar. There's the Gengar. I'm not looking forward to this. Oh, you menacing boy. I love Gengar, though. Oof. That's why I bought Awakenings, because he's gonna have Dream Eater. He's getting me to stay. He's making sure I don't... He's making sure I don't escape, but his fate's been sealed at this point. Alright, there's his King Kahuna, but this other Haunter's still going to be a bit of a bitch. It's a level 23 though, so luckily I'm a level above it. If all I've taken was 2 attacks, and they're both from the Haunters, I'll take that. I'm now caught up pretty close level-wise to Quilava now, with the Golbat. Still didn't evolve from that. Okay. I'm out of here. Cool. We're gonna head back in the direction of Olivine next, just to stay intact with the gyms and everything. But my next gym, I'm going to need my Quilava. Or, no, wait. Next is a fighting type gym. If I could have my fucking Espeon, that'd be great. So I need 7 berries. I've given it 1. And they did say you could backtrack and pick up berries, but I only think there's like maybe 2 or 3 berry trees. So still, I'd only be able to get half of it maybe done. Welcome to Olivine City. You again? There's no need to panic. I don't bother with wimps like you. Speaking of weaklings, the city's gym leader isn't here, supposedly taking care of a sick Pokemon at the lighthouse. Boo-hoo. Just let sick Pokemon go. Pokemon that can't battle is worthless. Why don't you go to train at the lighthouse? Who knows, it may make you a bit less weak. Toodles. Alright, let's head to the Pokemon Center. Not because I have to, but just so that it sends me back here in case I faint, and not back to Ecruteak. Is it you? Yeah, I know that. Long before Pokemon Go existed. Chock full of hearty fare for beefy sailors. I'm just giving strength out of whim. Cool. Alright. You. Alright, that's gonna get me a better Pokemon than fucking Magikarp. Because Magikarps cannot learn Surf. You literally have to evolve it to Gyarados to do so. So, let's go to the pack and see what I can pull out here. I do have a Lure Ball, which actually will work in case I do find one. Not what I wanted. let's see. Wow. Been dying for that. With the good rod, I'm pulling up Magikarp or Krabby, and that's about it. Chinchou would be a nice one. I might try for that one. Olivine Harbor. Okay. What do you mean? Oh, no shit. Shelter are easy to catch here, but they're rare elsewhere. Even that small chance of catching a Chinchou would be actually really nice. And like I said, this isn't a permanent member of the team or anything. This is honestly just to have a surf Pokemon so I can make it to the next town over to get medicine for this Ampharos once I do go into the lighthouse, because I'm not going to be able to battle her immediately. It's a Tentacool, but I don't want one. At least these Pokemon are at level 20, so they're worth a damn to catch because they're pretty close in level to my Pokemon. Good Rod has a 10% chance of yielding a Staryu at night. Ooh! Hell yeah. Bro. I'll give you a Pokemon to fear. Bye, Felicia. Did you find something? No. Wasting my time. Yeah. Now, I could catch this Magikarp and level it up to 21 and get it a Gyarados, but I'm already going to be getting a free shiny Gyarados pretty soon, I'm good. I'd really like to try and see if I can catch this Chinchou, though. I've never used one on my team, neither. I've kind of wanted to, but at the same time, I'm not sure how a Lantern is. Unfortunately, the Professional Classic here doesn't have the... But it seems to have... Oh, okay. Oh. Can you fucking not? Why is it that I'm finding the 10% chance of Pokemon to find, but I can't find the fucking 25% chance, which is the goddamn Shelter or the Chinchou? Riddle me this. %10 chance of finding it, yet for some reason I'm stuck finding it and I can't find the 25% chance Pokemon. Make it make sense. Oh. There! There! That's what I want! Cause who knows? Maybe I may make this a team member. It's either this or Lapras. Cause this is an electric type. I vaguely remember catching a Tentacool at Route 32 once via fishing long before I could use Surf. And that was after you had obtained the old rod. Pack. I don't want to take this thing out. All I have is Tackle. Well, let's use this last Pokeball. Swear to God, you catching the Pokeball, but not the lure ball that's meant to be. Well, there's my Surfer. At least for now. Like I said, I'm not sure if I'll make this my team member or Lapras. I'm between the two. I don't know if it would be hefty enough to help me with Red and or the Elite Four. I know it's got the electric typing advantage to it, but I'm not sure. It's not even one of the broke ones. That's terrible. Let's save that so I at least went through the hard work of catching a fucking Chinchou. Alright. Flail. You don't need that. I'm not teaching that to Heracross. Alright. Now is the time to go to the lighthouse. Though, it looks more like a very tall building. I would have overwritten Water Gun. I figured if I am going to use it on my team, I'll at least have a water type move, because I don't have any other water types. Do, 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 do. Pokemon used to light the sea around Olivine at night. The lighthouse was made in honor of those Pokemon. It's not easy to climb because of all the trainers. Well, here to try and prove my worth. I would have... Ugh. Noctowl. Golbat! Poliwag. This one I will keep Eevee in for. I should have used the next attack already, but... And if I have to go back and buy more X attacks, buy Fire Punch from Goldenrod. Okay. I did buy Thunder Punch for my... Typhlosion. But I can definitely go back and buy Fire Punch. I need X attack. Fire Punch and Thunder Punch. Okay. I do have Thunder Punch for it, so I'll get it Fire Punch too. I was like, I know Fire Punch will be stab, but I know a lot of people use Thunder Punch on it too. Keep in for now. If it's Sunday, you can get return TM from Gold. Okay. So next week. I mean, I'm doing a pretty good amount. Let's... I just want your ass leveling up. Okay. Why are you missing? Just fucking hit it. There you go. Quick attack. At least another move. Lower defense, lower attack. I'm keeping the lower accuracy for right now, but lower defense or lowered attack? Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. I'd rather lower their defense. Ah, my back, man. My lower back's been acting up since being sick, actually. But I've been laying around, so I shouldn't really have it out of whack, but alright. Hey, a Pidgey. I didn't want to use sand attack. I hate when I press these D-pads that they don't respond still. Years later, they still do this shit. No, I hit it. Oy. Why the excessive amount of Pidgeys, may I ask? Until it's a 200. Okay. I don't know if I've hit that limit yet or not. Oh, the attack stat is a 200. Okay. I'm gonna get that item. don't need to be holding on to that. No, the oh, okay, okay. Well, battle me, fine gentlemen. Let's see. I'm on floor 3. Okay. To Goldenrod City to check. Okay. I'll go and check that actually, because I'm honestly kind of curious. Wow, you would fucking burn me the first chance you get. Fuck you. Thank God I picked that up. Keep going. Wow, thanks. Oh, don't worry. For using that bitch-ass move, I'll make sure you remember that you ain't fucking with me. And I could have leveled up from that. That was such a wasteful move to use. Why giving NPCs the option of that move was a good idea is beyond me. Okay. There's still shit I can pick up. Peekaboo. That's what they first called Meryl. Yeah, I'm so fucking close to... ridiculous. He's gonna have Krabby. 2 of them. Yeah, I'm just gonna use up these X attacks either way, regardless. I bought like almost 10 of them. I might as well just use them. Come on, man. If I get you up to 25 and you haven't evolved yet, that's fine. I'm just going to switch out for Heracross so Heracross can in turn get some levels here. Because I have pretty much most of the team caught up. I just need... I wanted Eevee to get some levels to see if it would maybe evolve, but... it's going to take some time, and that's fine. I'd rather it pretty be close to 36 with Baton Pass, maybe. A Fearow. I really wish you'd learn a different move so I could get rid of Supersonic. It's such a useless ass move. Where am I at? Okay. So I'm almost done actually with this lighthouse. Usually I have to in between go heal up, but I've done pretty good. Alright, we're gonna swap Eevee with Heracross. Just because Heracross is a few levels behind, and Eevee and Golbat are now the same level. TM34, which is Swagger. And there's gonna be a rare candy over here. I'm saving that. I ain't using it on anybody. At least not now. So the way you want to go, I believe, is here. Fight this guy. He's number 5, so he is just a Poliwhirl. Oh. I keep the rare candies. I may need them like a rainy day. There's 23. That wasn't going to be hard. That's an ether. Go up. But she's not up to it now, so how about you? You're number 8, and you are 2 Machops and a Poliwhirl. And then this should be the last trainer I have to go up against before I get to Jasmine. Should be is the key word. Yeah, I mainly just battle, but if I'm by the Elite Four or if I'm near a gym and I need that extra oomph, I'll use that extra oomph if I need it. But that's the only time I really use it. Oh, excuse me. And last is that other Machop. Earthquake TM in Victory Road Cave just before the... Ooh. Yeah, because Earthquake's going to come in handy. Thought I heard my phone buzz. Oh, okay. Well, I'll probably put this Miracle Seed up because I'm not going to have a Grass-type Pokemon on my team. And I'll put the Leaf Stone up too because I'm not going to have a Grass-type, but yeah. Ooh. I'm going to give this to somebody that's slower. Actually, no. No. Let's give it to Heracross. There. Alright, here we are. Top floor. This Pokemon always kept the sea lit at night, but it suddenly got sick. It's gasping for air. I understand that there is a wonderful pharmacy in Signwood, but that's across the sea, and I can't leave Amphi unattended. May I ask you to get some medicine for me, please? Alright. So she asked us nicely. I'm gonna get this item here, see what the hell it is. What is it? It's a super potion. That I can pick up. Anything else up here? No. Alright. So now we can progressively drop. Really? Okay, he's got a water stone for me. Alright, we're at the entrance. I'm gonna progress with the story, then backtrack and check my Pokemon's happiness. I can always do that off screen. Items into the PC. I do that in Gen 1, but Gen 2, I just forget to do it. Let's see. Let's keep the ethers. I don't need the Miracle Seed. Bitterberry, I'll save for last. Leaf Stone, save it. I'm gonna hold on to that Everstone in case Eevee starts evolving. The rare candy I'll hold on to. I'll actually hold on to that mint berry. I'll do that for now. Oh shit, trainers. Let's go. Maybe. I think a lot of tough trainers have gathered there already, but since you have so many badges, you shouldn't do badly at all. Although you can't see it from here, Signwood is across the sea. And that's where we're going to be heading right now. I still have... Oh, wow, it's 11 o'clock already. Alright, so we're going to head to Signwood. This is, it says it's across the sea. I got to go around the four islands and such. And then there's quite a few training to do here, too. I just noticed the color palette changing from the day. Yeah. Though, it should have changed at 10. Oh. I'll have to go back to my house. What about the water stone? That was what that phone call from Tully was, is that he's got a water stone for me. I added the guy that gives you water stones. Is that the time change happened and I haven't changed the time on my game yet. So it's an hour behind on EST instead of EDT. So I'll have to change that as well. So it thinks it's 10 o'clock in the morning. Not 11:07. Oh, I'll go back and get it, actually, because I probably should. But let's battle! It's right near, Mahogany Town. I'm gonna have to progress forward. Alright. I'm trying to see where all the trainers are on here, because there's so many fucking trainers. Jesus. There's a trainer over here. Yeah, you meet him after you get out of Mount Mortar, and he's to the water. He's near the water's edge to the left. As soon as you get out of Mount Mortar heading towards Mahogany. But I'm gonna progress forward. I know that I'll have it ready for me. Okay, there's one over here. Down and right there. Okay. There's so many trainers in this water, like, I'm not joking you. Here we go again with the stupid clocks fiasco. The beginning of his stupid clocks freak. Yeah, I totally, when you said that, I'm like, oh shit, I forgot that the time change happened, and I haven't changed it on here yet. So I'll have to go and do that. And then down here. I happen to be awake and changing clocks at about the time DSD started. Yeah, I need to, I need to do that on this game. How much he hates DST. Oh my god. War turtle. And a shelter. That's what I was afraid of. It didn't affect me as much as I thought it would. I'm at level 25 though now. Alright, so I beat him, and then we'll just keep going down here. We're at Route 41. I wanted to find. Okay. I'm gonna just make it to Signwood City, and I will heal up and battle more of these trainers, because there's plenty of trainers on this water. Don't tell me you have 6 fucking tentacles. You mean to tell me you have 6 fucking tentacles? Well, I'm sorry. You had a Staryu. I didn't see the name offhand. Yes, it is Swimmer George. He also has a Remoraid. Okay, so he has 4 tentacles, a Staryu, and a Remoraid. We're gonna switch, because Heracross is caught up with Quilava, to Golbat. Go down these waters and there'll be a female swimmer. Tentacruel. There you are. Coincidentally, I had just gotten a new watch mere days before it started. Hell yeah. Star me. Just keep at it. I may regret saying this. Or not. There we go. There's 26. And then we'll switch to Eevee. And everyone's pretty much on the same wavelength level-wise at this point in time. Let's see, we're down here. I'm gonna run into 2 more trainers before I get to Signwood. I do include my copies of Gold, Silver, and Crystal as part of the instant. Hey, that works. Bro, come on. So sick of this shit. I'm just trying to fucking get to Signwood. I don't care right now. Oh my god. That's why I'm so glad I get Fly on this island, because, ugh. There's one trainer. Nintendo GameCube is the only video game console I currently have that is new enough to have a real-time clock. Fair enough. Now why in the hell do you have Stomp? You're a tiny little crab. What the fuck are you gonna do? I have started losing feeling in my fingers. It is so cold in here. With it being 24 out and that heater not working. Well, it is working, but it needs a propane tank put into it, and I don't have the strength to put it in. Unfortunately, it was ran overnight, and it wasn't supposed to be. And that's a very big fire hazard, along with it wasted all the propane. So by the time I got in here, it was lukewarm when I got in here. Let's see if my thing can tell me an indoor temperature. Ugh. I have only one heater. Let's see. I'm not paying for a temperature app. I hate this shit. Everyone's got a gimmick app that they have, and they're requiring people to pay a yearly or monthly subscription just to be able to use the simplicity of it. And I think that's stupid. I think that's absolutely stupid, inane, and I'm not going to say it, but essentially a gimmick. There's no way that's accurate. And the other thing is, it's using Celsius, and I'm not in Europe, man. Anyways, it's fucking cold in here, is all I can say. I have a heater that'll be able to tell me. Unfortunately, that heater's in the bathroom, so I can't just go out and get it. But normally this room, when I turn the heater on in here for that heater, it's like in the mid 40s, like low 50s. So like between 46 and 48 degrees in here. Probably outside the operating temperature ranges of, yeah. It's not, it's very cold, and my fingers are semi-numb. Bro, just let me make it to the fucking island. There. I will have to check my PC. I'm gonna need a strength user. The highs have been in the 80s and 90s. Yeah, I know, that's the stupid part. It's been so warm recently, and then we get this stupid cold spell. Happy winter still, because technically it's winter for another 3 days. Friday is the first day of spring. You might be my strength user. Oh. His piercing eyes and long hair came in. He scared me into giving him my prized Pokemon. I still have one left, but what if he comes back? You look strong. Could you look after my Pokemon for a while? It's a Shuckle. You don't fuck with Shuckle. No, that's a pretty decent Pokemon. Appear to be fine. Is something worrying you? The lighthouse Pokemon is in trouble. I got it. This ought to do the trick. So there's the potion for... I only offer it in an emergency. That's for the Ampharos. I had to make sure I remembered to grab that before I beat the gym and just left here and be like, I forgot the main reason we're here. So this is a fighting type gym. Eevee's worst nightmare. And, yeah. Oh, my back. There. I got some lower back cracks there. This gym, I'm mainly going to be using Golbat because it's got, technically it's a flying type, but it doesn't have any flying type moves yet. And, probably Heracross and Quilava. Eevee's not going to do me any good because it's a normal type. Unfortunately, it's just not going to serve me too much, really purpose-wise, at this point. But I also am trying to get it to 36 so that we can learn Baton Pass. Hopefully way before I evolve, but we'll see. To the emerging heat. Alright, yeah, let's go to Golbat because you are a flying type. Poison flying is what you are. Yeah, you're gonna be my best bet against this gym. Even though you have Bite, which also doesn't do jack shit. And that's all you fucking have. Do you learn any other good moves? My hands are so cold my phone can't understand that I'm touching it. You learn Wing Attack at 30. That doesn't help me at all. The only reason I could use Golbat is to body him, but I can't move or attack it because I have no other attacks. I'm definitely gonna have to keep battling in the fucking water. Problem is, a lot of them are water type, so I can't really get Heracross, or not Heracross, Quilava's levels up. At least I didn't let Eevee go down. That's my only qualm. I ain't letting you go down anymore. Him or Golbat cannot go down until they evolve. You're gonna have a Hitmonchan. Which I'd much rather deal with. For you, we were in the 80s. Well, we got snow yesterday. It went from 70-something on Sunday to drop to the 30s to the 20s yesterday, and snow and some ice. It's still snow. It finished snowing this morning, and we're currently sitting at, if you can't see the corner of my computer, 24 degrees out. And just for added bonus, let's see. There you go. There's fresh snow. Look at all that. We got an inch to an inch and a half, maybe 2 inches of snow within the last 24 hours. Mother Nature's a bitch. Yeah, the snow, road-wise, I don't care. I'm not even working today anyways. I'm off, so that doesn't bother me. It's the fact that, of course it wants to snow 3 days before spring's supposed to arrive. Of course! Now, what do you have? Machop. Technically, you could wait to battle this gym until later, but since I'm here, I might as well just do it. And a Machoke. Back home in 2010, it was in the low 70s or so on my birthday, but then it snowed at the beginning of spring. Yeah, that shit. Well, happy birthday or belated birthday or wherever we're at for your birthday-wise, or early birthday. Any of the above. Machoke actually looks menacing in this game. I actually like this sprite. Wow, cool. Cool story, bro. Want to tell it again? March 5th. Well, happy belated birthday. Level 26. Yeah, you're welcome. I think there's still more to battle in that gym. There's one more trainer I have to battle before I get to him. So let me battle him, and then we will continue on the route so I can finish all the trainers. I'm just doing that so I can battle him. I know that's not the right puzzle by any means. Minky. Yeah, I'm just trying to get poor Eevee some levels here, so hopefully we can get an evolution here pretty soon. I really would like to get Golbat to level... I really want Golbat into a Crobat, in all honesty. I'm here to afflict the anger. Because bite ain't gonna do much, but if it keeps hitting itself, I'll be content. Maybe how I win the fucking gym, who knows? Oh, did you get out of confusion? Well, that's alright, you're almost down anyways. There we go. Yeah, switch back to Eevee. I just don't want Eevee going down. That's my only thing. I've worked my ass off to get these two to where they're at, especially Golbat. Golbat's up 10 levels now, I think, from where we started, actually 2 hours ago. But that's only because we evolved. Had we not evolved, I would still be painfully sitting with a Zubat. There we go. So that's all the trainers in the gym. Let's get out of here and heal up real quick. There's still a few battles, like, there's one coming up I will show you in a minute. It pertains to the story, so. If only it knew wing attack. Oh, believe me. This gym would be cake at that point. This gym would be easy peasy at this point. But I'm 4 levels off from that, so not gonna happen. There's Suicune. Yo, Gabby, wasn't that Suicune just now? I only caught a quick glimpse, but I thought I saw Suicune running on the waves. Suicune is beautiful and grand, and it races through towns and roads at simply awesome speeds. It's wonderful. I want to see Suicune up close. I've decided. I'll battle you as a trainer to earn Suicune's respect. Come on, Gabby, let's battle now. This is the only time, if I remember correctly, that you have to battle Eugene. And he has 3 Pokemon. He has a Drowsy, an Electrode, and a Haunter. I had to raise my Geodude in yellow to level 31 and stop its evolution to get it to learn Earthquake for Lieutenant Surge. Which you disable. Quick attack, of course. Down goes the Drowsy. Next is Haunter. Yes, I will switch because Golbat will take this one. There we go. Level 27 for you, good buddy. And the Electrode. I'll actually bring out Quilava for this one. Pray it doesn't use Explosion. That move gets better as you keep landing the attack. I'm kind of hoping I'll... Ember is such a weak move, and they don't give you another good fucking fire-type move until too late in the game, man. I hate switching out for this shit. Yeah, I know, there's smoke screen. I just know that it's hitting me pretty good and I didn't want it taking me out. Alright, there's counter. There's a fucking fighting type move. I think I'd rather get rid of Fury Attack. Fury Cutter gets better as you use it. Horn Attack's pretty good, and Endure... I'm either between Fury Attack and Endure. Let me get a quick sip of water here. That was ridiculous, to get plastic off of plastic. Do you know how much I hate plastic to begin with? It's in our oceans and it's in our waters. Like, we need so much more plastic. I ain't keeping Endure. No wonder Pokemon gravitate to you. I get it now. I'm going to keep searching for Suicune. I'm sure we'll see each other again. See you around. What's in here? It would be wise to raise your Pokemon with a little more care. So it's not happy. How about you? Union Cave, Day, level 5. To have grown a little. Seems to be becoming more confident. Okay. So Eevee's nowhere near ready to evolve, but again, I've only had Eevee for a short amount of time and a short amount of levels. I think Eevee's been, what, 6 or 7 levels in the making, so we're nowhere near evolving at this point. I'm just, like everyone's been telling me, get Baton Pass at level 36, and then we should be good. Unfortunately for this gym, it would benefit to have Espeon, but I'm just going to have to deal with what I have, which is still a good amount of Pokemon. It's just, Quilava can't level up here, and these two are at 27, so I'm probably going to have to put you up front right now. Oh, that's the EVs? Okay. Alright, so let's head back to the waters. And by the way, there is no Pokemart on this island, so if you were looking for repels, you're not going to find them here. Or whatever. Oh, okay. Probably, because I've had Zubat for a long, hot minute, so that's probably what it is. Oh. Be its level. Yeah, something like that. What? This is why I don't have everyone's phone numbers, because I would consistently throughout this whole stream be littered with phone calls that are absolutely worthless. So there's still, actually, there's only, after this trainer, there's only 3 more trainers on this route I have to deal with. Yeah. I only add what's needed. At least you're just hitting me with, like, normal attacks, not water attacks. Ooh. Yeah, I'll switch out for that one. I'm gonna bring in Golbat, because the closer to 30, the better for me. Not like he's even at 30 yet. We're on the road to 28 right now. But level 30 is where I'd get Wing Attack. And in theory, I technically could go back to the lighthouse, cure the Ampharos, go battle Jasmine, and take on her Steel-type Pokemon, which is where Quilava comes into play. And at that point, I would most certainly have Wing Attack on Golbat at that point. So, push comes to shove, if I have to, I'll do that. But I don't get Fly until after I beat Chuck. Not that way. This way. So there's 3 more trainers. One's going to be in front of me, and then there's going to be 2 to the sides, and then I can head back to Signwood. And it seems everyone will probably be at 27 at that point. And we should be okay to go against Chuck. I say okay, but we're not fully there, ready yet. Psyduck. Goldeen. Hopefully this should get me to 27. Thank God. And you can catch a mantine in these waters, by the way. It's only a 10% chance on Route 41, which is where I think I'm at. But you're mainly going to find tentacles and tentacruels. So we're going to switch now to Eevee since we're all at 27, except Eevee. And we have 2 more trainers here. This one here, and there's one to my right. And then, actually, there's one more that's hidden behind a rock. So there's actually 4 trainers I've missed. Alright, that's fine. Quillfish! What level are you? Can I at least attempt? Or am I gonna get poisoned right off the bat? That. Yep. Good thing I have antidotes. Even if I can just bring this down on my own, I'll be happy. Of course, a critical hit. Oof, that was good. Though they give you pennies for money, though. I'll use that. That gets one less item out of here. What are you gonna have? No. Okay. Okay. The heater was left on and it died. Yeah, this one. Because it was semi-warm in here when I came in here and it was still turned on and on the 1 level, so I know it was left on. It was. Like, lukewarm. It ain't now. Is a pufferfish. Pufferfish are cool, except they're other than they actively want to kill you, but that's kind of their defense mechanism too. Yeah, big puff. Ah, oh, that hurts. Oh shit, a Gyarados. Oh shit, it's a Magikarp. Gyarados' sprite looks a little funny here. It looks like it's got this big bull nose. Yeah, big pig nose. Oh god, it used Thrash. It's freshly evolved, even level 20. Yeah, it's just a baby Gyarados. It confused itself in Thrash. Good. Yeah, I tried removing that thing, and I have great strength at work, and as soon as I try to use that great strength, it don't work here. Eevee's at level 27 now. That's good. So we're back to another Gyarados. Heracross! I love that I have a Heracross, though. That still tickles me. Yeah, this is now... What, that's the 3rd one now? There's 2 out on the porch, plus the one that's hooked up to the grill. So yeah, there is 5 in all technicality. Goodbye, Gyarados. Thank you, Heracross. Ooh. Yeah. I would love some Chinese food. Yeah. Yep. We're gonna be going out to eat in a couple minutes as soon as I'm done streaming, but seal! It's a seal! Seal. I can't, this is a trainer's Pokemon. I can't. No, gong. I literally can't throw a Pokeball. Watch what happens when I throw a Pokeball. I will actively do this, actually. You want a succulent Chinese meal? Actually, yes. Alright. Go Great Ball! Go Great Ball! The trainer blocked the ball. Don't be a thief. I can catch a Shelter off of that dock. I caught the, Shelter's not bad. I caught a Chinchou, which is an electric water type. Crystal. I can't catch Mareep. Which is good, because normally I'd use an Ampharos on my team. That makes me have to use something else. Good, stay asleep. My Eevee will finish it. I love Chinese food. Like, don't even get me started. That shit's good. I mean, they're the prerequisite to Italian food, so I have to like Chinese food at this point. Why? You want acknowledgement? You'll have to earn my respect to do that and start treating me with respect. Mantine! I ran into a wild Mantine. Look at the cute little Remoraid right into the corner of its little fin. I'm gonna try and catch this little fucker. Gentlemen, this is a democracy manifest. I agree with this. I agree with this statement wholeheartedly. I am attempting to catch Mantine. Am I going to use it? No. But I love the way this Pokemon looks. Please don't kill it, please don't kill it, please don't kill it. Yes! Because I think it's a flying type. It says, hee, look, it has a little Remoraid attached to its wing. Anyways, Mantine is water flying Pokemon that can learn one decent attack each in the normal water and flying types. It can be taught all 3 water TMs, and it's a good idea to do so, but not fly, which is a shame. It has an unusually high special defense. So, I have the fly type attack, but it doesn't learn fly. That's sad. Go Ultra Ball. No! Catch it! Not my Eevee. Get the fuck out of there, Eevee! What is the charge? Well, it is a Chinese buffet, but it's only like 15-20 bucks a person. And yeah, so I'm gonna try to catch this fucker. Let me put my bookmark here. Please, Mantine, I'm asking nicely with the cherry on top. Motherfucker. I'm asking nicely. Before I end stream, I would like to catch you, Mantine. God, you hit like a train, though. French red wine? No! Sake. Some rice wine. Oh shit, I shouldn't have brought out Golbat either. Because you need happiness to get to Crobat. In the original context, that quote referred to a criminal charge. Oh god. What is that on? Oh, I was like, what did you find all these Pokemon games on? I modded my emulator on my phone because I have a DS emulator for Soul Silver, and I'm actively living happily, and every Pokemon I find is a shiny. I fucking want a team of shinies. I could do it on my phone. Damn, I'm out of Pokeballs, man. I'm sorry, Mantine. You made me, and you literally didn't stay in the Ultra Ball, so sorry, not sorry. The world's most moist, succulent, and bulbous. What? You didn't have to pay money, and now you can play Gen 3 at your own whim? He loves Gen 3. Wait, you love Crystal? Oh, you started with Crystal. Oh. I didn't have these games. I wish I did. Alright, guys. What'd you have, Sapphire or Ruby? You had Ruby? Okay. So now you know my he's 3 years older than me, mind you. So he got these games and systems, and he could read before I fucking could. So he got these games and systems before I did. But I'm gonna end stream here, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I am so glad I didn't upchuck on stream. And that... no, I was making sure I did not upchuck on stream for the 42 minutes I was on for the last time. But no, you did not... If people paid to see me upchuck on stream... What the fuck, man? That's just weird. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. I will let you know when I can stream again next week on my day off. I don't know when it is, obviously. Next week we'll be in spring, and will be the last full week of March. So I will catch you guys next week. I'm going to be enjoying some Chinese food. I'll see you guys.